What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? What up, YouTube? I'm Jim.
I'm Nate.
And we are Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of December 20th. That is right. Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh boy.
And there's even a Christmas comic in this week's pool.
Oh yeah.
And I have no desire at all to cover it, but it's one of Nate's books. It's probably going to be his pick of the week.
Probably panel by panel too.
Let's just get the show started. All right, from Marvel, we have G.O.D.S Issue number 3 from Jonathan Hickman. I so desperately want to like this.
Okay.
And it's not it's not to say that Jonathan Hickman isn't doing something over here, because he is. He's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know what it is, and I'm sure by the time we get to the very end, there will be this massive aha moment, or at least we're hoping. But there's a part of me that just thinks Hickman's like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I don't care what you think. And bravo. We're doing something over here. We're messing with magic, we're messing with science, and something big is shifting, supposedly, within the Marvel universe, and we just don't know what it is yet. But there are seeds of something massive happening here with Jonathan. Right. Yep.
I am actually very excited.
Okay.
I have a new lease on comic book life after reading Rom V's entire run in one giant 18-issue sitting. I now realize that I need to calm down and smell the comic while I'm reading it and appreciate it more. I do. I really feel like maybe I've been rushing through my books too much. Plus the Black Swans are back, and I loved that from his Avengers run. So very excited for this one.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic because the last issue I wasn't hyped on. It was fine. It was okay. It just didn't do that. Didn't have that snap that Jonathan Hickman usually has, in my opinion.
I gotcha.
All right, after that, we have Incredible Hulk issue number 7 from Philip Kennedy Johnson, and Nick Klein is on the artwork. Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I believe our last issue we had the big butthole mom monster. I think was that the last issue.
The what?
I can't remember. There was a swamp butthole monster. Remember that?
No. The last issue was the Ghost Rider.
Oh, it was the Ghost Rider. Sorry.
Introduction of the Ghost Rider.
The issue before that was the butthole swamp monster.
Okay, well, let's focus on this one, which is not the butthole.
Well, that new Ghost Rider is actually surprisingly really cool, and you're even excited about it, which is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and say potential pick of the week. If we get another Bruce Banner body disfiguration transformation, you got my pick of the week. Because last issue, man, that was some brutal shit.
Yeah, this the first time we got Hulk and this old school Ghost Rider fighting. Now they're going to team up to fight something else, something way more sinister.
Swamp butthole monster.
Swamp butthole monster. Yes.
All right, next up from Marvel, we have Uncanny Avengers issue number 5 from Gary Jerry. This is the last issue of our Uncanny Avengers book from Gary Jerry, and Captain Krakoa Unmasked. Well, we already kind of know who it is. It's a evil Hydra version of Cap.
Yes.
We got that in the last issue, so this is kind of we get it. Gary Jerry has been doing a really good job with his X-Men books, and I have been enjoying the Uncanny Avengers book, even though there was a couple bumps in the road, narrative wise speaking, I can't get that out. I think he's a lot stronger in his X-Men official X-Men book, the main title, in Iron Man. But Uncanny has been a silly use time for sure, and especially with Deadpool, and he knows how to write Deadpool. So we'll see how we deal with this rogue Captain Krakoa / clone multiversal virtual Hydra Captain America. There's just a lot. It's a lot going on there. So there's a lot to tie up. So will it feel rushed? Remains to be seen. But if there's anyone that can do it, I believe Gary Jerry is the one to do it. So I'll have to wait and see.
Nice.
Hey, I'm interrupting the video because I have a very important announcement. I know we're giving away an awesome slab when we hit 1,000 subscribers, but we've got a surprise for you. Ron and Brent at Collected Comics and Games have generously donated another slab to give away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. In addition to the Spider-Man slab that we're giving away, the first appearance of Silk, we are giving away, Ron and Brent are giving away this Wolverine 300 CBCS graded 9.2 signed by Brian Dunham. And he did a sketch on top of it. So not only will we be giving away that first appearance of Silk Slab, we're giving away this too, thanks to Ron and Brent over at Collected Comics and Games. So if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and ring that bell. Let's get back to the video, shall we?
All right, let's jump over to DC, and we're going to kick it off with Batman Superman World's Finest, issue number 22, Return to Kingdom Come Part 3. This has been a lot of fun. You read all of Kingdom Come just to see if you can connect the dots, and you were like, it's not really that necessary.
So far, it's not.
But who knows with this upcoming issue. We still have Dan Moore on the artwork, so you got to say this is a potential pick of the week because that guy just makes this book 10 times better. I will say this current arc is fun, and it's been an enjoyable read. So how will Boy Thunder fuck it up this time, right?
Yeah, it seems inevitable that he's going to become the Magog from Kingdom Come. So it's not really that we're like, oh, what's going to happen? It's just more like fall along the way and how it happens.
Right.
And in that way, I'm quite intrigued.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next up we have Green Lantern War Journal issue number 5 from Phil Kennedy Johnson, guest starring Stale.
Yes, I'm actually very excited about that. I love the way that continuity has kind of moved so far. It's been fun. It looks like we're going to be getting. It says John Stewart's new suit in the next issue. So I'm almost wondering if in this issue, not only does he finally make himself a ring, but maybe he makes himself a steel style suit as well. We just saw Superman in one, and it was awesome. So I think that'd be really cool if we saw that too.
I love when Steel shows up because it just has that classic 90s vibe, obviously, with the death of Superman. It just looks so cool.
It does. But yeah, in this issue, it looks like we're, just doing more to prepare to fight against the Radiant Dead. I think we're kind of moving on a little bit from the slice of life small aspect that was in the background of this book that was really, really good. But it seems like we wrapped it up in a nice, neat bow. We're going to lean into the action a little, which I'm looking forward to. Plus, it's Philip Kennedy Johnson. You cannot go wrong.
All right. After that, we have Nightwing issue number 109 from Taylor. You were like, this isn't a pirate story. Then it ended up being a pirate story.
Only kind of.
No, not. They're literally on an island called Pirate Island, and she's the queen.
That's what it's called.
It's literally.
I just don't think the island was called Pirate Island.
It was, dude, and because we talked about it on the show, I was like, dude, it's literally Pirate Island. You're like, all right, fine, whatever. Okay, like we'll get through it. I do love this cover though. I think this is probably cover of the week. I'm just gonna say it now. I really enjoy this cover. But I am ready to just move on from all boats and oceans and krakens and treasure chests. Like, let's get back to where's Heartless. Let's get back to Bellhaven or Bellhaven, however you say it. Where's Batgirl?
The Bloodhead.
Where's the dog? Let's just.
Yeah, I would agree that I am ready to get back to that aspect. That was what drew me into this series. This does seem to be a little bit wandering at this point. I feel like I enjoyed the first 90% of this run so much that maybe I was a little too lenient on it. This issue, I need to go in with an open mind because I'm not super stoked about this particular arc, and there's also some Beast World stuff in here as well. However, it does seem with the next issue, we are going to get a little bit more into our original stuff. Looks like Dick is going to be hanging out with Super Sons, so let's just
All
get
right.
through this one and look forward to the future. Look forward to
Please.
2024 with this book.
Let's do. All right, after that, we have Superman, issue number 9 from Williamson. You know, even though we've had an art change, it's been fun.
Well, you know what's ironic is, you know who's not on the Nightwing book right now?
Hmm.
Their main artist, Bruno Redondo. You know who's on this book?
Bruno Redondo.
Bruno Redondo.
What are we
I don't
doing?
understand that. I don't
I mean,
understand
hey,
that.
it's a welcomed. I will say it is a welcomed addition, I guess you could say.
To a certain extent, but I don't understand why Jamal Campbell is not doing it.
Like fucking consistency. You can do the cover, you can do the interiors.
I
Like,
just don't think it's him. I think that it's I don't think it's him. But
we
what
need
do
to
I know?
get a DC comic executive on this fucking show and just tell us the reasoning. I'm not going to say the. I don't even know if it's reasoning. It's just chaos. Just give us consistent art.
All
Just
right, Superman.
looks good. Can't wait to read it.
Oh. What's going on here? I don't even remember. Oh yes, fighting the chained dude, the guy with the chains.
Well, I thought he got
Well,
chained up.
So we did, but because of that fight, Superman has left. He's wounded in unexpected ways from the fight with the chain dude, and so now the fight with the whoever this is,
Scientist people, dudes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's putting on a special armor that was built by Lex.
Yeah.
So
Because
interesting.
the dude's got different kryptonite claws.
Yes, indeed. Oh, he's fighting that weird person on the cover here, the one that is recruiting the chained guy.
Listen,
I can never remember who that is.
Promise, guys, we do our research and we know what we're talking about.
Dr.
Okay.
Dr. Farm.
As you read the league page.
Listen, I don't need to be. I've got my homework.
Listen.
It's still a good run. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here.
It's a lot of stuff going on. All right, after that, our last DC book of the night is Wonder Woman, issue number 4 from Tom King. Issue 3, I think, was my pick of the week, if I'm not mistaken, because it was really good. I'm still enjoying this run. Also, we're getting another Trinity little backstory at the back end again, which I think is a nice little consistent run here in Wonder Woman. I'm having fun with this run, and this week is starting to turn out to a lot of potential picks of the week here. And I'll say it here. I think we might have one here again. I am loving the way Wonder Woman is being portrayed here. She's strong. She's kick-ass. She's level-headed. She's just fucking awesome. She's fucking Wonder Woman, man. Like, it's just dope. I'm excited. And I think it's because we haven't had a Wonder Woman book on the show, because they've always been, in the 400s doing these random things that we don't know where to jump onto. And this is more of a more consistent level playing field of a story being told.
Yes. And I'm excited for all of those things too. Also, the art in this book is really, really
It's
good.
really good. Yeah.
I will say that one thing that Jim will probably roll his eyes at. I'm really ready to hear the story told through Diana's perspective. So far, we have 3 issues of the Wonder Woman book being told by men, by the men characters. Obviously, we have a male writer, but by men characters, we haven't seen her.
We had this conversation though. Issue 2 was her.
It wasn't, but
Yeah, it was.
There was some of it, but it wasn't like this book's narrative. I'm not saying that like we don't hear her voice sometimes or hear her speak. The narrative of this book so far has not been driven by Diana. It has been driven by the men around her, which I think is ironic for a Wonder Woman book.
Okay.
So far, the main driving force is the Sovereign, and then that military guy that hates her. And we've had a little bit of the dude that she used to be in love with. Like, I don't even remember their character. I don't know Wonder Woman character, but like the vast majority of the narrative has been driven by these men, not by her. And I find that to be weird. I do find that to be weird. But that's not like, that doesn't mean I'm not going to read the book. I'm ready for that to change.
Okay. I'm gonna have to read. I'm have to go back and read.
Do it.
All right, let's jump over to our independence, and we're gonna kick it off with Rare Flavors issue number 3.
All the rest of the books were potential picks of the week. The intellectuals, this is their real.
Oh my God! Can you sound more snooty? Jesus
No,
Christ!
I'm trying to find like.
The
I feel like if I'm nice
intellectuals.
to you about it, I've got to find a way to get you to read this book because it's so bizarre to me that you're not after how good Lila Star was. If you read Lila Star, you know you'll love this. It's great. It's interesting and it's weird. It's ephemeral, but like whatever Rom is doing here with Andrade on the art, it's just this really weird, interesting human story with a little bit of a mystical element that makes the human elements feel more real.
Mhm.
Plus, the food aspect and cultural tie-in is just really fascinating, especially for one who's not very well versed in Indian culture like myself. So, I'm loving this book.
We need to go. I need to take. Have you ever had Indian food at all?
So I've had Indian adjacent food. I've had Nepalese food probably 5, 6, 7 times in my life, but I've
Okay.
never had traditional sat down and they were all at like wedding friends get-togethers.
Okay.
So I've not like gone to an Indian restaurant.
All right. 2024. We're gonna go to an Indian restaurant.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, our last book of the night. Hey, Christmas is the Deviant issue number 2, and
That's the Santa Claus I want to see 5 days before Christmas.
the fuck, no way.
This was a really interesting book that came out. It definitely had some scary moments, some weird, creepy Santa stuff,
Mhm.
but it also had this incredibly deep personal story from Tinian that I was not expecting at all. The really driving force of this story was the main character, who's a comic book creator, who is wanting to interview this guy who everyone assumes is the Santa Claus murderer, and he claims his innocence, and now the murders are starting again. I honestly have no idea what to expect from this book at all because I was completely blindsided in a good way by the first issue.
Mhm.
So we'll see how this continues to go on.
Not looking forward to it.
Also, there's a Sticko cover B variant of this, of like a dude like being mangled and tied into a Christmas tree, and it's just absolute perfection.
Okay, let's move on. That's going to do it for this week's new Comic Book Day video for the week of December 20th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you reading first? And what's your potential pick of the week? Let us know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're very close, but we can't do it without your support. Can we hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year?
That'd be nice.
Help us out. Hit that sub button because we're giving away some cool stuff. You know what it is. We talked about it through this video. So please, please, please hit that sub button. We'll catch you guys live this Friday. We'll catch you guys live this Friday, probably at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about all these books and more because we're not going to have a show on Sunday because Sunday's Christmas Eve and we want y'all to hang out with y'all's family. We want to hang out with our family and you know.
And yours too.
Yeah. But anyway, because we want to put out the cookies and drink milk and, you know, catch Santa and what? Anyway, we'll see you guys Friday. That's what I'm trying to say. We're going to see you guys Friday instead of Sunday because it's Christmas Eve and we want to hang out with our families. We want you to as well. So we'll catch you guys live this Friday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll talk about all these books and more. And as always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.